Kanye fans could not be any more back than we are right now. The old Kanye is actually back, and he officially announced his new solo album. And if you're new here or you have been here before, drop a sub and leave a like to support my channel. It helps out a ton. So Kanye actually announced his next album and previewed a few completely unheard new songs and snippets from the project. So let's dive into this because it's a lot of news. At his most recent and now second listening party in China, Kanye unveiled his new solo album, which will officially have the name Bully, straight from his mouth. So this isn't no theory, Yasuki type deal. We finally got that official announcement. I know, that's crazy. And it was kind of obvious that Kanye was cooking up that solo album. Here was the first initial snippet that we got called Preacher Man, if you are under a rock and haven't heard it. So yeah, Ye cooking on the solo beats again, but not only has that been previewed, there are two other new songs completely unheard that were just shown off at this listening party. One has no name, and before we talk about it, here's a listen. Yeah, this shit deadass sounds like some Star Wars ass beat, and that's not a complaint from me at all. It sounds literally insane. It kind of reminds me of the song Security from Donda 2, just a menacing ass instrumental. And we haven't heard any actual words on this track yet, but I'm sure when we will, it will definitely live up to the beat, especially if it's on par with everything else that Kanye has been previewing to us from this new album. He really can't drop the ball on this one. Producer Kanye is definitely back out of hiding in full force though, especially with the other snippet that we got on top of this, which is also very sample heavy. Now, the second snippet we got was similar to the way that Preacher Man was shown off, just as normal at the listening party, and this song is called Beauty and the Beast. And once again, before we talk a little bit about it, here's the snippet. Take a listen.
When it takes still, think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart tough. Don't take this disrespect. I'm sitting here trying to redirect. Think about it every night and day to try to stay away to keep my heart tough. Don't take this disrespect. I'm still here in the trifecta. Fresh new ties, I'm still running.
So comparing it to the previous snippet, it's definitely a lot less intense, but honestly, this is the best Ye. Soft beat, a little bit of his golden pipe showing off with the singing, and absolutely no AI, just perfect. And just Ye too. It seems like Ye isn't in a room with 20 people altering a song anymore, and the product coming out of that is 10 times better. It has the Kanye feel to it that Vultures 2 did not have when we were getting those snippets, and really not even just Vultures 2, that era as a whole. It's corny, but you can really feel the passion that Ye is putting in, pause, and the work that Ye is putting into this. Like I said before, it just makes everything 10 times better. So yeah, I can say I really enjoyed Beauty and the Beast. After hearing both of these snippets, let me know what you guys are thinking so far of them after hearing both new songs in the comments off of the now official new Ye solo album, Bully. And these two new snippets that Ye previewed was not the only good thing that came from this LP. He was really locked in on everything. It was just an overall complete upgrade from everything that we have seen in the past. So for the first time since Donda, we got an altered stage that actually looked cool, not just a blank platform, not a grass field. There were things actually going on. There were moments where Ye had these giant lasers projecting like this vortex around him when previewing the new music. Definitely nothing we have ever seen before. So it was awesome to see effort. And speaking of effort, this was now the third concert in a row where Ye grabbed a mic and actually performed, not just jumped around with Ty. So when I say he is locked in, bro is really locked in. Kanye has just been on his shit lately while previewing all of these new songs and beats and just showing us that he is back for real this time. And to prove that even more, he is also fixing Vultures 2 songs while making Vultures 3 and the solo album. 530 The Grail, now released on Vultures 2, has officially been fixed. If you guys didn't know, there was a ton of mumble on this song, and it kind of ruined the Grail, and it was also rumored that there was some AI used enhancing the vocals on this track, but no more mumble. This was previewed during the same China listening party. Here's a listen.
I don't know what's left of us.
So yeah, I really can't believe this one. I did not think this was gonna happen. I literally said it as a joke on stream that this would be fixed. I would have thought Ye would have just been like, I don't want to play with you anymore type shit with like Vultures and that era as a whole after announcing the solo, especially seeing how much more improved the music is and the fan reception after previewing that sample heavy Kanye alone produced Snippets. But I guess now we're going to see both of these eras emerge at the same time. Vultures 2 being fixed, the solo album, and Vultures 3. Because with all this solo album news coming out, what is going to happen to Vultures 3, the final installment of the Vultures series? Because we do have confirmation that it is still coming from Ty himself. I would be completely okay with it just getting shelved if I'm keeping it 100 with you guys. I think until we get more announcements from Kanye, it is going to be really hard to get a timeline on all of these things out of them. And we're going to have to wait for another listening party for any type of announcement or just a social media post from Ye or Ty. But definitely leaning more towards Ye on that one, because I really do think that Ty has no idea what's going on, which will definitely happen now since they are both fully in rollout mode, especially with Ye, I guess, doing these separate listening parties to preview music for his new solo album. Because this most recent Chinese listening party was just Kanye, Ty wasn't there, and because of that there was a lot more production, like I said. So I definitely am hoping to see more of these solo listening parties. The music just seems better, and ironically you would think that more people working on one song would actually make it better, but in Ye's case, every single time he has like 12 people working on a song with him, it just ends up shit. So honestly, as much as we get solo Ye, just the solo album, solo listening parties, solo produced and rapped songs with no help from other people unless they're actually talented, if it's like someone like Mike Dean, then I don't want to see it. I want to see him doing it by himself. And honestly, for the first time in a while, I'm really putting my full trust in Ye on this one. I actually don't want a date or anything. I just want the music to be worked on, taken care of, and actually get a good product out of it. Because if it's another situation like Vultures 2, I'm really not going to be excited about this album. Because announcing the date and delaying it, which will happen with the solo inevitably, it does kind of kill the rollout, which happened for Vultures 2. So having Ye keep everything under wraps, for now at least, just previewing Peak and letting us know work is actually being done, I'm all for it. But yeah, comment your thoughts on what you think will happen from this point on. If you like the snippets, just start some conversation down below. That's pretty much all for today. I'll keep you guys updated on everything Kanye and rap in general. Like and subscribe if you're not already. Thanks so much for watching. Also, thank you guys for 25,000 subscribers, halfway to 50. We almost there. Let's get it. Building the most awesome community in the world. Join the Discord if you haven't already for the best music community. See you guys in the next video, and on that note,